and welcome to this YouTube channel focused on ethical dilemmas in science. My name is John Hoffman. I've been a professor of biology for over 30 years, and more recently I've been working on an interdisciplinary course looking at the impact of science and technology on society. My goals for this YouTube channel can be distilled down into the quotes of three famous scientists. The first of these scientists is Carl Sagan, an American astronomer, astrobiologist, as well as host of Cosmos. And he is quoted as saying, "Our species needs and deserves a citizenry with minds wide awake and a basic understanding of how the world works." So in these ethical dilemma in science videos, we take a look at the basic concepts of the science involved for a non-scientist perspective in order to be able to make an informed decision about that topic. The second quote comes from Isaac Asimov, an American writer and professor of biochemistry, who stated, "The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom." And so basically, we are becoming capable of doing things in science without necessarily a full understanding about their implications and how they affect society around us. The final quote comes from Dr. Ian Malcom, a fictional scientist in the movie Jurassic Park, portrayed by Jeff Goldblum. The quote is, "Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could that they didn't stop to think if they should." And this really crystallizes my goals for this entire YouTube channel. As a scientist and a fan of science fiction, I pull the topics for these ethical dilemma in science videos from current events. And so we can take a look at the book Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, later made into a number of motion pictures, in which Dr. Frankenstein reanimates a dead body, basically brings it back to life. Science fiction. But then in 2022, scientists were able to reanimate dead cells within a pig, essentially giving us a very exciting breakthrough in organ transplantation, basically becoming science fact. In the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movie series, the scientists basically bring dinosaurs back to life by reconstructing DNA that they've been able to find from a variety of sources. Science fiction. But now, as of January 2023, we're looking at scientists potentially bringing back extinct species like the woolly mammoth or the dodo bird. So not quite science fact yet, but it's getting pretty close. For most viewers of these videos, you're not going to be in a formal debate and having to argue a specific position using debating rules and guidelines. But it's important that we have these discussions, whether it occurs at a book club meeting, in a discussion in a classroom setting, or a conversation over dinner. It's important for us to be able to understand and communicate and express our ideas civilly and respectfully to one another. The topics for these ethical dilemmas in science are pulled from the headlines. For example, in May 2023, in a Forbes article, we're looking at NASA spending upwards of $17 billion to send a manned mission to Mars by 2033, within the next 10 years. Is that a good use of funds? Should that $17 billion be used for other purposes? Or is there value in moving to another planet, or at least researching on another planet with a human-based mission? In June 2023, scientists are reported as to having created synthetic human embryos using stem cell technology. So basically, we could create human beings without the traditional combination of eggs and sperm. What does this mean? What does this mean about life? Is this something that we should be pursuing? So in each of these ethical dilemma in series videos, we take a look at the basic science involved and then ask questions related to, should the science or technology be used in society? Should there be limits on access to the science and technology? And probably most importantly, who receives the benefits or who carries the burden of the science or technology? So if this is something that interests you, I encourage you to take a look at the videos that we've already posted. I generate a new video about once a week when classes are in section during the fall semester, the spring semester, and then the summer semester. And I encourage you, if this is something you like, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you, and have a great day.